Hello everyone, this is Review. Well, hello ladies and gentlemen and everyone watching. This is the report of the week, and this is the unnamed drink series where I try out drinks, and there's no name to this series, so that's why I leave the dramatic pause. Well, Burger King has a new drink out for you. You know, Burger King, they release a lot of products, mostly food-related stuff, burgers, sandwiches, but occasionally they have the drink here and there. And this one was so captivating. I thought this is probably going to be the most important thing going on in the entire month. So I got to get myself to Burger King to try this out and inform the masses. I couldn't believe it when I saw it, so I just had to run over here. It's called the Frozen Fanta Scary Black Cherry Slush. It's a slush drink that's allegedly black cherry flavor, but it's scary too. And you might say to yourself, scary? What is the scariest thing that you can possibly think of? You know, what is the most terrifying thing you can conjure up, right? We're getting close to Halloween season. We're getting close to Halloween time. Everyone watches horror movies and the scary stuff. What's the scariest thing you've ever seen? Well, whatever it is, the Burger King marketing team would like to have a word with you, because they want to debate you. You haven't seen nothing until you've seen the Frozen Fanta Scary Black Cherry drink. Now, what is it exactly? Well, it's a slush drink, as I said, and it's black cherry flavor. And that's really all that there is to it. You can see, though, it is black in color, which is trying to go with the, the Halloween-type theme. This is a regular size. Price for this is simply $1. $1 for this. So, it's affordable. The one thing, of course, where it comes down to expectations versus reality, on their website, they market this as being, like it has this really nice little swirl on the top, and it looks extremely picturesque. This is going to be more like what you're going to see, where it just looks pretty standard. Let's see if we can get a good focus on it. Well, you could see it good enough, anyway. I bet I could even remove the top here just for the sake of getting that perfect shot. And even if it doesn't focus in, because I know sometimes with the low light and whatnot. There we go. You can see that's what it looks like. And it's just like a slushy drink, so to speak. It looks more like a purplish black than completely black in color, if I were to just give my honest opinion. But you know what they say, right? Tomato, tomato. They really try and market this as being completely black in color. But as I said, it looks more of a purple. Anyway, there's not a lot to this, Sometimes these items have so much to it, it's like, its whole life story. You know this item better than you know yourself. This isn't one of those things, it's just very simple. It's just a slush drink, black cherry flavor, $1. With that said, I'm just going to try it out and let you know what it tastes like. So it's the Frozen Fanta Scary Black Cherry drink from Burger King, going in. Take 2 more sips. There. So, I think 2 questions really linger in our mind when it comes down to this drink. Number 1, what does it taste like? And number 2, does it turn your tongue black, so to speak? And I remember sitting there before this, I was thinking to myself, if this doesn't turn my tongue black and make it look like it's just dead, and, you know, full-on necrosis has set in, I'm going to be quite upset. So let's find out. Let's see how black it made my tongue. It did. Oh, that's incredible. I didn't even... I thought I was going to be disappointed. I did not. That caught me off guard. I got to do that again. Wow, that's crazy. It actually does. I'm shocked. Wow. I did not see that coming. I'm sorry. That did surprise me. I didn't think it was actually going to turn your tongue black to that extent. I'm actually surprised by that one. That one caught me off guard. You know, maybe it'd be a tiny bit, or it wouldn't be at all. But it actually does make your tongue black. So I guess, you know, if you're, you know, I guess it could be as my favorite word now, you know, it's grammable, right? It matches the tie, you know? So it actually does. But I'm curious. One thing that I'm just genuinely curious about, because flavor-wise, it tastes like black cherry. There you go. There's the review. I'll talk about that a little more in detail. I'm just curious, you know, like say you're just having this before work, you got a meeting or a presentation, and now you realize, oh my gosh, my tongue is black. I'm just curious if it'll rinse away with water or not. Just curious. No, it's there to stay. So if you want to have your tongue black, well, there you go. This will do it. When it comes down to flavor-wise, it's very simple. It's a black cherry drink. Now, one thing that you must keep in mind, though, when it comes down to how this specifically tastes, is that you might say, well, black cherry, right? It tastes like cherry, right? It's cherry flavor. How sweet is it? It's not a very sweet drink. It's actually a little more on the tart edge of the spectrum, so to speak, instead of being sweet. You know, because like sometimes, like if you're getting this for your kids and it seems like a Halloween-themed type of beverage, and, you know, I could definitely see it as something that you might want to get or whatever, and you have a sweet tooth and you're thinking, oh, this might just be like a really sweet, you know, cool cherry drink. It's going to be more on the tart edge of the spectrum. Now, that's not to say that it's bitter, because it's not at all. It's not like you're going to be taking a sip of this and you're going to be like that, you know, it's going to be the most bitter thing you ever had. No, it's going to have a tartness to it. That said, it's not going to be like a, you know, a maraschino sweet red cherry drink. Sorry if I butchered the name, but you know what I'm talking about. Where it's not going to be like that red cherry. It's like a black cherry drink. It's very flavorful, very robust. As I said, the only flavor you're really going to be getting out of this is cherry, you know? Just black cherry, going to have that tartness to it. Still a little bit of sweetness. Don't expect that it's going to be completely bitter and devoid of any, you know, sweetness whatsoever, but it's going to be on the tart edge there. And it's almost like you could taste a little bit of carbonation when it comes down to it. I would not consider it a carbonated beverage. It's just the way they kind of get the flavors down. You know, it's just a very flavorful, robust cherry drink. So if you like cherries, I think you'll enjoy this. Just keep in mind it's not going to be overwhelmingly sweet. At the same time, as is with any slush type drink, it's cool, you know. It's not going to lead to any brain freeze, I don't think, anyway, because it didn't on my end, but it's just an enjoyable drink. It's something that you could easily, there's not too much tug or resistance while you're sipping away at it. And again, the price for a regular one is $1.00. You know, tax might affect that and whatnot. So therefore, out of 10, what am I going to be rating the frozen Fanta Scary Black Cherry flavor? Well, when it comes down to the flavor-wise, it is exactly what they said that it's going to be. It's that black cherry. I think it's pretty tasty, pretty flavorful. No complaints flavor-wise. Price is fine. And for the fear factor, well, maybe it is mildly scary. Especially if you didn't anticipate that it was going to turn your tongue black. I could understand how it might be a little scary there. Out of 10, I really don't see much to complain about, so I'm going to give it an 8.8 out of 10, because, you know, I don't really have a problem. It's a festive seasonal drink. You know, we got the lights set up here, and, you know, it's a good Halloween time drink. I don't really have any complaints with it, so that's why it has the rating that it has. And with that, that's pretty much all that I have for you. If you do want to help support this channel and my radio show out, VORW Radio International, please check out my Patreon page, patreon.com/The Report of the Week. It's a really good way to help out. If you want to get any merchandise, you know, sport the graphic tee, you want to hang a poster of something about my channel on your wall, you know, or get a sticker or a mug. You know, if you want to get a mug, you want to be really stylish, you could take this and you could dump it into a coffee mug and you can drink it out of that. You could find that all on my Teespring store, teespring.com/stores/the report of the week. You can check it out there. And also coming up this Thursday, check out the newest VORW radio show on SoundCloud, soundcloud.com/VORW_radio_INT. Well, that's all that I have for you. This is the Unnamed Drink series, and today we pretty much said, I think, everything that can be possibly said about the frozen Fanta Scary Black Cherry Slush drink from Burger King. Thank you, and I'll see you again with another video later. That's all.